Hi guys, Kaze here. Welcome back. We're back with Enigma. So we're gonna see what happens next. Hopefully our relationship deepens. I hope. That is my hope, my dreams for this game. I have no idea what's gonna happen, honestly. So yeah, we're gonna try our best to see what we have going on and what in the world is currently happening with us. So apparently we're cold. So let's find out what happens and let me know what you guys think below. Give it a like if you enjoyed the video. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. And let's get started. Cold. It was as though I was stuck under ice, drowning in dark waters. Yet I felt nothing. Neither pain nor difficulty of breathing. Only the concept of cold remained in the cavity of this wilted tree. I felt myself sinking deeper and deeper, but I did not try to resist the water's deadly embrace, for the darkness surrounded me, filled my heart with relief. Wow. A single ray of light squeezing through the crack felt utterly hollow. There was nothing else. As such, it was okay. I could laugh for as long as I wanted, and no one desired this. What? It seems I fell asleep without noticing. Hey, good evening. You just came right now. Come in. How did you know? Because it was cold. Huh? It's nothing. Close the door if you don't mind. Thank you for the dinner. A fish you caught by yourself tastes like no other. It was positively delicious. Is that how you're trying to get to my heart? It's not me. Alright, Colette. Then I guess you're working on this plan as a team. This tea is good. I don't think I drank anything like it before. I prepared it with some of Greta's leaves. It smells good, doesn't it? You're good with your hands? Yeah, I'm proud of it. Well, I'm not really an expert or anything. I can just do most things at a satisfactory level. And I thought that was more than enough back when. Can you tell me about the outside world? Outside world? You mean the mainland? Yeah. We've got a map at home, a world map I inherited from my mother. This island's not on it. I wonder how big it would be. I'm not sure how big your island is exactly, but I don't think it's bigger than the town I lived in. A town? Oh, I've heard about those. I've read about those in books. I see, so this island is small. Compared to my town, at least. The one I lived in was huge in particular. There were so many people we'd have lights outside throughout the entire night. And what kind of book did you read about that anyway? Was it written on this island? Those come from outside, sometimes bring books. Some survive, and I got a few like that. Mother taught me how to read. But most people on the island can. I guess they're not interested. Apparently, there are letters that exist only in this island, too. I don't know much about them myself, but Greta and Ignis might. I love books about adventures, traveling all over the world. Oh, I love those, too. Really? What I was talking about is about this guy called Truman. He sets on a journey to retrieve the lost grimoire. He doesn't find it in the end, but he never gives up. Sorry, my ears are kind of hurting. Are you okay? Sorry, I'm perfectly fine. Okay. Weird thing to randomly say. What are you doing back outside? You got a job, right? Yeah, I guess I did. Was it hard? Was it something I could do, too? I'm not too sure. What? I'm pretty sure there are other jobs that would suit you better. How about a florist? It's peaceful and most customers are nice people. Selling flowers, is that something that men do outside? Well, maybe not in the past, but it's all equal opportunities these days. You're a type that get pretty popular among the older ladies. And what good is that? It's good for the job. Really? Could it be that he's... Do you want to see the outside world? You seem very conscious about it. Well, of course. You've got a lot of time ahead of you, enough for a whole load of adventures. How about heading on one? I'm not going to cheer you on along the way, but I don't think it's such a bad idea. You really think so? If you really want something, you have to seize it. Even if you fail, you'll have more regrets if you don't try in the first place. Or so I think. You think? Well, there are one or two kinds of regrets that could be worse, but that's why you're not going to cheer me on? You've got to decide your life yourself. Besides, the world is currently ravaged by the same disease I've got. No one seems to be sick on this island, so if you want safety, this might be the best place to be. Is that so? There are more people like Chester outside? But if they all came to the island, they might get better just like him. I wonder if I could ask if his disease got better. Lauro? It's nothing. I'm just talking about possibilities. Sometimes you can go wherever you want, yet the final destination always remains the same. That's why adults tell their kids to be careful with their choices. I don't think I've ever been told that. Oh. Is that something everyone says outside? Making choices is difficult, especially when you're on a new path where you cannot predict a thing. Huh. I want to go to the outside world. I was hoping for a chance since a long time ago. But I was so scared. I couldn't even put that wish to words. I mean, I haven't met anyone else that had the same idea. No one talks about the outside here, and I know if I open my mouth, everyone would treat me like a madman. Yeah. I wonder why it never occurs to others. I mean, do they want to spend their whole lives on a tiny island? It's not like I hate it here, but I just can't understand. You can always choose a place for yourself after seeing the world, don't you think? Yet, no one even considers that here. It's as if it was part of the natural order of things to be born and die here, not setting your foot outside even for a moment. So, I always thought I was weird. You aren't, Lauro. You're just facing your life with an open mind. No, even if it's them who are weird, it doesn't change the fact that there's something wrong with me. If I could muster courage, I could go outside anytime, yet I can't. I can't bring myself to move from this place. Lauro, listen. I'm just the same. I've always referred to adventures, the ones that you read about in fairy tales. But I could never set out on one. I never even tried. In that sense, I'm no different from the islanders here. Were you afraid? I wonder. I was thinking that it proved to be the last choice I'd ever make. After all, the reverence was part of running away. Running away? I wanted to look for a hero from fairy tales, and people who could be his comrades. I couldn't become one, so I idolized the concept. Something I wanted to ask one when I met them. Ask what? I don't know, I forgot. No, I have a suggestion for you. A suggestion? If you're afraid to go alone, how about we go together? Oh? My life is limited. I can't hold responsibility for after I pass away. Pass away? But, you're worried about Colette. Yeah, I guess that's Kai Tai lurking around. I can see why you would. It's true I want to go and see the outside. I'm not lying. But before that, I want to become properly independent, so that I can tell Sis not to worry with true conviction. And how about you try moving out of her house? That'd be no point. She'd get worried and come over all the time anyway. Isn't that Colette's inability to become less dependent on you, though? You can blame her. Both Mom and Dad are long gone and Sis can't bear it alone. But if I continue like this, if I move away, would you come with me? I don't mind. Not sure if that would be in hand with your independence plan, though. Well, I guess everyone needs help at first. Chester? Great. I saw a lot of smaller islands just next to this one from the hill earlier. Yeah, there are lots around. Some fishermen even have cabins built on some of them for convenience. Wouldn't one of those be a good place to move to? Huh? How about we go look at them tomorrow? Do you know if any of the cabins you mentioned are no longer in use? I think I can think of a few. Great. It's decided. Let's look first and think about it later. It's way too sudden. How come you're more into this than me? It must be your imagination. Oh, isn't it about time for you to head back? Colette's gonna be worried. Yeah, you're right. I'll come over to your house tomorrow. Alright. Good night. Good night. I think he's gone. Oh. Shit. My vision is fading. It's like, yeah, definitely this first time we can tell he's definitely sick. Just not normal. I wonder if he noticed. It's a miracle I held up for this long. I hate the taste of blood. Am I gonna get used even to that? Or will I die before I get the chance? I'm afraid of death. There's nothing in this world for me to cling to anyway. But I made that promise just for a little while longer. Just give me a few more days. Well, that didn't sound good at all, now did it? Yeah. Talk about looking like a wraith. You eating okay? Yeah. You seem tired. Really? Did you throw up blood? It seems like I got it right. Why? There are traces of blood in your collar. You look like a kid who's been found out. Were you trying to hide that? There's no telling what the Islanders would do if they learned I brought them an inexplicable disease. You brought them? Is throwing up blood something that's common in the mainland now? Don't worry, it's not contagious. Nah, I'm not worried. Anyway, is that, Enigma? You know about it. Of course I do. I was a merchant, remember? Being up to date with its rumors is part of the job. Rumors. But that's the first time I've seen someone actually afflicted. It's not so rare nowadays. Really? That sounds like bad news. Huh. Wait, does that mean you're dying? I heard it was incurable. Unfortunately. What? Seriously? No way, man. I thought I finally made a normal friend here. That's an oddly laid-back reaction. Do you mean it? Of course I do. If my tears could cure you, I'd cry you a river, but it's been many years since I was this shaken. If you're gonna die, maybe I should follow. I wouldn't recommend it. But I want to go to heaven together with you. You sure going to heaven? Oh, I can get around if you're worried. I'll make sure to find a way for you to. Aren't you rusty after all these years on the island? Your words hurt, sister. The worm's like weird men. Hello there. Were you listening? I'm sorry, we're just fooling around like the hardy jokers we are. Of course, would be far before a company of a dazzling lady like yourself any day. Goodness, I think you better stop. What a dreadful man. Jester. Jester. What? I was kidding back then. I prefer you over an old hag any day. Ah, okay, sure. I think I'll be heading back about now. No way, you're gonna leave me alone with a broken heart? I need to get back, seriously. I'll see you around. What? Jester? That woman. Dreadful, huh? She was looking at me, I'm sure of that. Did I look that bad? I better head to Laurio's place. Yes? Hello, stranger. You're... are you perchance Mr. Ignis? You know me. Lario told me a thing or two about you. He's not very talkative, is he? So, what brings you here? Just call me Ignis. There's something I needed from this cabin. Oh, the herbs. I don't really have any personal articles, so you can rummage in the place to your heart's content. Sounds kind of awkward now. You are Greta's apprentice, right? Are you working on as an herbalist too? I hear you don't have a doctor here, so I bet your all the islanders can rely on you. Must be a pretty stressful job. So, Ignis, where do you come from? How? Well, I can tell from the color of your hair and skin. And most of all, your calculating eyes. Yeah, right. The last part was a joke. One of my colleagues in the army looked just like you, that's all. You're a soldier. A former soldier. Impressive. You must have been a very capable one. Do I really look it? You got the smell of blood about you. I was just hacking it up not long ago, but yeah. I was hoping these would have washed it away by now. And that's something only from the past. You're still... I hear you don't have long. Oh, did Greta tell you? She says you think you're sick. Are you implying I'm not? An incurable disease that goes by the name of Enigma. You know about it. I came here to get medicine, that's all. I didn't come here to talk with you. Oh, are you going already? After all, it appears I am torturing you. Although it seems you're used to pain. Then, this time you owe me one. Then I shall excuse myself. Was he being sarcastic with me? Huh. don't need to tell me. I know full well that this stench will never leave me. I think we'll wrap it up there for now. We'll save it for the next episode. We know that he is most definitely sick. Otherwise, he wouldn't be coughing up blood. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Let me know what you guys think. And hopefully Lauro figures out that it's definitely not the island. It's definitely not curing him. So let me know what you guys think. Give it a like if you enjoyed the video. And I'll see you in the next one. Until then, bye! Kaze out.